Hello. I really apologise for that. I totally didn't realise I had it on private. Only I could do that. Just tweet out the correct link. Hopefully. Hello. Oh man, I feel so stupid. Hello, Victoria. I broadcasted on private, and then because I was live, it wouldn't let me change it to public, so I had to create a new one. So sorry about that. And I was in the middle of a sprint. Oh dear. I was like, no one's joining. Oh dear. Only I could do that. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Rosie. And hello, Joe. Welcome. Sorry it's late. It's definitely really late now. I did go on at 11, but the video was on private and no one could join. And then I sprinted. So we're here anyway. We're here. Have to make up for lost time somehow. Maybe later. I don't know. How is everybody and what are you reading? I love your shirt. It is, I think it's like tigers. I don't know. You can kind of see that. But I am just wearing a nice top because I'm going to work later for a back to work meeting. At least you read a bit. Yes, I guess so. I'm just gonna close some tabs so that I don't overload my Wi-Fi. So, what are we reading? I was, and I still am, reading Jacqueline Wilson's new and latest book, The Runaway Girls. Yes, I'm excited to read. My stomach keeps rumbling and I don't know why. I have a chocolate Nesquik milkshake, my last one. I have to go shopping later. Are you excited for the meeting or nervous? To be honest, a bit of both, because they're meant to be discussing me returning back to work and how I am, and like my progress and stuff, and yeah, just like it's just talking about me, and I'm just like, with talking about me and my illness and everything is something I don't really like talking about, because it makes me feel like they're judging me on being ill, if that makes sense. So I'm not really looking forward to it in a way. I'm okay, thanks. I'm reading Shadow and Bone, about 60% through it. I really like Shadow and Bone. So, are you reading it? Are you enjoying reading it? That's what I was meant to say. You should pick up the other one first, because now I'm wrong with my prediction. See, I told you I'm going to stick to my decision. Audiobook fantasy romance. Ooh. What audiobook is that? A bit uncomfortable. Yeah, it's why I'm mostly stressed today, to be honest. And there's just lots to do today. I've literally got a to-do list that's filled up. My bits in the morning, and like when I go to my meeting after these sprints at 2 p.m, I don't know how long it's going to take, but after that I've got to go shopping, and I haven't been shopping since before COVID. So, well, before I had COVID, rather, not before COVID started. That would be stupid. So yeah, it'll be my first time going shopping, but I'm shopping on a budget at the moment. But at least I'm going shopping. So, Victoria, going to be reading Harry Potter and the Half-Past Prince, as I haven't read since your last sprint. I hope you're not, like, holding out your reading for, like, every sprint that I do. But I'm hoping on keeping Monday as my day, mostly sort of, like, late morning. Obviously, if I didn't have this meeting, I probably would go a little bit longer, but, you know, just doing what I can, really. But Harry Potter, always good choice. This is mean, but I hope you're enjoying it. Well, I've only read a page so far, to be honest. Good luck with your meeting. Thank you. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, I really I read Shadow and Bone a few years ago, and I gave it 4 out of 5 Kit Kats, and then I reread it like last year, and I gave it 5. So I really enjoyed it last year. It'll be okay, but I get why you're stressed. It'll definitely be too. Yeah, it's just sitting down talking about yourself, and I don't know what questions they're going to fire at me, and I'll just be sat there like, I just want to go back to work. I just didn't have time. To be honest, last week I have been so tired. I was really tired yesterday. Always like late morning, early afternoon, I have lunch and then I just feel like I need to nap. And then most of the time I do nap. So yeah, and then I sleep for like a couple of hours. And then I'm awake for a little bit and then I'm sleepy again. Yeah, I'm just very, very tired at the moment, obviously considered. So I'll start the sprint in a couple of minutes at 25 past, if everyone's cool with that. I'll start with something like 20 minutes just to get us a bit warmed up, if everybody is cool for 20 minutes. I am actually quite tired right now. Like, you know when you're tired and your face feels really warm? That is. I've been up since 6:30 though. I feel like I'm a parent. I'm a parent to the cats. They wake me up because they think, hey, it's daytime because it's light, which means give us food. Good thing I went to bed at 10 o'clock. I mean, it's good that it gets lighter a lot earlier now so that, you know, you don't go to work in the dark. But cats. Just speaking of, cat is there. I think the other cat is. Have you got Nutmeg? Yeah. Yeah, Nutmeg's in the bedroom. I'm reading Amari. Let me just put it down. I do. That's the thing. I check their food the night before, and if they've got enough food to last the night, I normally leave it. If not, I give them more food. But because like yesterday morning I came in and they still had some food in their bowl, yet they still wanted me to give them fresh food. I think it's just I don't know, maybe cats are fussy and they want fresh food thing. I don't know. Anyway, it's time to begin. So let us set this screen sharey timer thing. There we go. It should be. Let's do this one. There we go. Okay. They are very spoiled. They had 3 lots of treats yesterday. They've already had 1 load of treats this morning. All right, let's read for 20 minutes. I'll see you guys then. And it'll be 1:45 when we finish. Near enough. Hello. Oh, there we go. How did you all do with reading? I put my hoodie on. It's cold. I read 20 pages. 20 minutes, 20 pages. It looks like it's gonna rain. "20 pages, 2 for Joe. 20 pages, 2. Nice, well done. It's snowing here. Yeah, I've heard from some people it's snowing, which is, I mean, we've had some sun today, but there's a very big dark cloud on this side that's beginning to come over, so it probably is going to rain soon. But I will need to check the laundry in the next sprint because... Oh no, the sprint after next, but if it's gonna rain, I don't know. We'll see. Because I've got a timer on here. The laundry should be done in 39 minutes. So I probably will end up checking it. Oh, didn't even acknowledge this one. I'm at page 158, so I read 13 pages, but I started at 16 minutes. That's okay. Hello to Sunny. It started in the middle of the night and it was heavy at first. By the way, hello, I just joined. Hello, Sunny, welcome. We will do another one pretty soon. It's just nice to stretch the old legs, get yourself a drink, go to the loo if needed, and have a chat. How are you doing, Sunny, and what are you reading? Where are we? I need to clean my SD cards. I don't know if any of them are full. Reading Scarlet. Oh, by Marissa Meyer. How is the book? Yes, it's about a girl who, she's a rich girl, and there's a moment where the poor kids that are playing outside ask her to play with her, and the teacher that she's with, it's like a private teacher, is like, no, you can't play with them. So I feel really sorry for her. She's really alone, and she's got this stepmother that's really horrible, and she's just had a kid. And she's just treated so badly, and like her school teacher like hits her and stuff. Like, so yeah, it's quite horrible. I feel sorry for her. I'm doing my diamond painting, breaking up the two hobbies to being super productive. Sounds very productive. Sounds really nice. Loved Cinder. Yeah. Oh gosh, I do apologize. Did you finish Akatar, Sonny? Oh, so yeah, it's quite sad actually. I do feel sorry for her. Yeah, like with the ruler or something just hits on the hand, like you know how they did in the old times where they used to use the cane and rulers and stuff to hit school kids for being naughty. Because this is based in like 1800s, 1851 to be exact. And even she's like, should nursery kids be hit? And her dad is really like, oh, why were you naughty then? And she's like, what? Yeah, her dad's not very sympathetic. It really frustrates me, this family. I've never diamond painted. I'm afraid I'll get a really painful neck and back. I'm still in the middle of Akatar. I will show you the pile of currently reading books I've got that I have read and stopped reading. Let's take that out. Ugh. These are all the books I'm currently in the middle of reading. You'll see all the bookmarks that I've started and stopped for one reason or another, whether it's a readathon, whether it's a new month and I couldn't fit it into a prompt and I couldn't get around to reading it or something. I have too many. Far, far too many. How could you? Haven't really gotten into listening right now. I've been listening to audiobooks just before I go to bed. It's the only way it sort of helps me get to sleep sometimes, unless I'm really, really tired anyway. They are not here. Sorry. My laptop is struggling with the external drive. Oh, see, my external drive is better than my actual laptop drive. My laptop drive is actually full. Damn, I know. Well, 2 of them I'm reading this month, these 2. They're just put on hold because of Galliathon. But this one I put on hold from January. I want to read it though because of the TV show. Obviously, this was from February before I had COVID. This one was like beginning of this month. This one was January. This one was January. This one was last year. So I've kept them there because I do want to get to them because I don't like having current reads. So I will get to them and I will make sure they are priority on the list. But you know when there's just books and you're like, oh, I really, really want to read that now. And that's what happens. When you mood read, that is what happens, I'm afraid. I read before bed and then turn on Disney Plus. It's not showing up. What was the first one from January? The first one from January. This one, I think. Is that the one you mean? Tiny Pretty Things. There's a Netflix TV show on it. Don't know where you're Catwoman from. You finished them and just mood read. Yeah, I'm mood reading. I've been mood reading ever since I've been getting better anyway. A 3 GB drive. I don't know what mine is. I have to have a look at what mine is. We'll sprint on the hour, by the way. My actual Windows is 117 gigabytes, this laptop. But I've only got 7.16 gigabytes free. On my external drive, my data drive, it's a bigger drive, way bigger. It's 911 gigabytes, and I've got 652 gigabytes free. So I mostly put my booktube or gaming whatever videos in my data folder because it's bigger, and then Windows is like the programs and stuff. I was Catwoman because you are the Catwoman. I meant 3 terabyte. All right. Well, this is I wanted to get a new laptop, and I got it like a year or so ago, and I was literally looking at I googled top 10 best gaming laptops, because I know that a gaming laptop would handle any graphics, any programs, no matter what, and this was one that came up. Mine is an MSI, and it is pretty good. I likes it. Oh my god, I can't stop yawning. How long is left on my timer for laundry? Half an hour. Brilliant. So, can totally, let me think logically. No, I did not say that, you silly thing. Let's go 30. I need to try and think. My laundry will be done in 30, but I could check it like I don't know. Yay. What am I going to do? I think I broke it. Oh. It's not showing up. You might need to get a new one. I don't know. Unless you know someone that is pretty good at computers. Oh, gosh, those 2 minutes went quick. All right. Let me just share my screen. I think for this sprint, I'm going to get some lunch. And I will probably check the laundry just before the end of the sprint. I might do a little bit of reading. I think I'm just going to use this one as a... And what I might do is I might put... No, I'll do that later. I was thinking I need to edit my vlog from last week, but I'll do that later tonight. All right. I've done this for... Oh, what's going on? I didn't want you... Half an hour. There we go. Oh, that sucks. I hope you can get it working, Sunny. And I'm going to go get some lunch. So I'll see you guys in half an hour. I will keep my screen on, don't worry. Hello. I don't know what you're on about with the timer changing. No, I had to go check my laundry. I changed it. I just added an extra 3 minutes because I went to go check the laundry. It still's not dry, just needs another hour. It's a bigger load, so I had to go reset the it's on a 3-hour cycle pretty much. So I had to go and reset the cycle again. What? What? Nutmeg's being all meow, meow, meow. Ah, you look at Mummy like I'm being odd. But it's you, Nutmeg. You are the one being strange. I'm innocent. You can see the halo above my head. 182 of Amari. So you read 24 pages. Clean up all the SD cards. The one full of my mum's stuff I will upload to Dropbox. Nice. Yeah, I didn't do any reading, and now I just I got some lunch. Made the lunch. I had a tuna mayonnaise, sweet corn, and cucumber sandwich. I gave some of the tin tuna to the cats, of course, and I just had a pack of crisps and a cup of tea, which I've got here still. So yes, I had a good lunch. The uploading is going to take an hour. Wow. Yeah. Do you know what never makes sense is transferring files from one place to another. Takes a long time. However, well. So if I put a USB port in my PS4, when I'm putting the file onto the USB, it will take up to an hour for a half-hour video. When I put the USB in the laptop to move that file to the, onto the laptop, for some reason, it takes a minute. So, I don't know. It's very odd. Some things take longer to move, I suppose. $330 pictures. Yeah, that'll take. Yeah, an hour sounds about right for that. So, insane. I feel really hot. I'm burning up. Why am I burning up? Why do I feel hot? I'm going to open a window. I don't know. I feel really burnt. There we go. It's feel really hot. Very hot. So, I was thinking of doing one more sprint, and I was thinking of doing like a 40. Wait, let's think. 5, 15. So another half hour at 1:45. So that would bring us to 1:15. We can chat for a little bit, and then I can end the live stream to get ready to go for my work meeting. So yeah, if you're happy with that, Rosie and Sunny, as you're the only two that are here now, it feels like. Yeah. And then this half hour, I will do a bit of reading now that I've had some lunch. And at least I've had some lunch ready for work. So it's less to do. Cool. I will change this timer then to 9:30. Get it ready. And then we've got 5 minutes to chat. Of course, you're like the best too. You're like my number two fans. Number 1 and number 2. You can fight over who's number 1. Oh, my face seems really red. What are you doing? What have you found? Here's one though. Might not be there for the last chatting bit because I've got to walk the dog at 2:10. That's perfectly fine. I'll say goodbye now. I'll be like, well, I'll say it when we sprint. I'll just say we'll sprint now, and this is for Rosie especially. Goodbye. We all know I'm number 1. I think Sonny's giving it to you, Rosie. I'm not a fan, only if you're my fan too. Oh dear. $305 left. Oh, pictures. How much have you got left of Akatar? Have you nearly finished that? I think the only fan that I am is myself. No, I'm not even my own fan. No, actually, no. I was going to say I'm a fan of my cats, but I'm not actually because sometimes they do piss me off. So I don't know. I'm a fan of books and games. There we go. Because they have never let me down. Got 2 hours and 41 minutes left. I should finish it today if I can listen on the way to the store because I need to buy more stuff. Honestly, I'm not even a fan of myself. How can I be a fan of anyone else? So there. Oh dear. You have to do something productive to keep your mind away from watching the files. Because when I'm moving stuff, I always want to glance and look. I have to keep myself busy. Yeah, 1 card at a time. Maybe you just have to do it for the week. As in 1 a day. Unless you really feel like doing them all in 1 day, but that sounds so exhausting. What have you got? Excuse me. What have you got? Nothing. It's a curtain hook. What are you doing? move that. And this. I'm going to move this, so you might want to move yourself. There we go. If I move that, there we go. There we go. Why is that there? Who moved that? So let's put that there. It's just junk everywhere in this place. And it's all your fault, Nutmeg. Right, I think it's time. There was a curtain hook that she was pouring at over there, and she dropped it on the floor. And yeah. So I was just Are you okay, Luna? Play with the snake. Let's see if she'll play. Gotta love cats, honestly. They're a pain, but you gotta love them. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. Oh, I can share a video file. Did not know that. Oh, for goodness sake! I pushed. What's with these adverts all of a sudden? Right. All but 2 are empty now. It's sunny outside. It's getting warm here too. Yeah, I don't know. I've just turned the heater off. It's getting quite stuffy. I think it's just muggy today. I don't actually know what temperature it is. I need to. My phone's charging. I will have a quick look. The forecast Ringwood. It is 13 degrees. That is why it feels quite warm then. It is quite humid, it says, and wind is quite low at 14. That's nice. Is it meant to be? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's what I want to have a look at. 14, 10, 6. So, compared to that stormy weather we've had, the wind drops down this coming Friday to 3. So yeah, that's good. Only 8 degrees for you, really? I mean, it's still kind of warm. Yes? Anyway, I'm going to mute myself. Hello. How did you guys do? I saw that Jo came back because she had to pick her little one up from preschool. That's perfectly fine. And then Rosie has left because she has to get ready to walk her dog. So how did you guys do? So I did do a little bit of reading in that. I am now on page 44, so I read 24 pages. I'm just getting so emotionally involved in this book. I just feel so sorry for this girl. A rich family, and there was a moment where her dad was like, I don't even know if I love you right now, to his own daughter, and I'm just like, you don't say stuff like that to your kids. Like, oh, I was just getting so angry. 51 minutes listened, chapter 41, and 1 hour 50 left. Nice. You can get this done today. It's less than 2 hours. That's no problem. Yeah. It looks like it's gonna rain outside, but it hasn't yet. I'll probably check the laundry just before I leave at 1:45 or 22 or something like that, and then I will probably shut the door to the utility room just in case it does rain whilst I am away, because I would hate for it to rain in the 2 to 3 hours I'm out of the building and I'm sleeping. So obviously he's not gonna be awake. So yeah, so 1.8 speed, you will have that in no problem. It's not even like 1 hour and 50 really, is it? It's nearly times 2, so you'll have that done probably just over an hour, maybe. So yeah, you'll get it done. And then there'll be another book read. Woo! I didn't read anything. Like, I didn't finish any books last week. It just feels it is sad sometimes when I don't finish a book, but I'm not beating myself up over it because I did do other stuff as well. "27 pages. That's what I read before I left. And then what I've been reading since coming back. That's still really good. So you managed to read a little bit extra. Scrib doesn't update the time left when you speed it up. Oh, does it not? Yeah, that's what I mean. So it will probably be, like I say, just over an hour. And second book read of March. Nice. I can't remember what number I'm on actually. 3 maybe? Or 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm on 3. I don't know. I will have to have a look. I'm 2 books ahead of schedule though, so as long as I'm ahead of schedule or on track, I'm happy. I've read 3 books this month. Okay, yeah. So I'm on book number 4. The next book that I finish will be the 4th, whatever that may be. Maybe it will be this one. It's really easy to read, and it's definitely got me emotionally involved. This book, this Jacqueline Wilson book. Gives you the time for normal speed. I read 8 books in January, 8 books in February, and 1 book in March so far. And your Dropbox is full. That sucks, because I feel like you have to pay to extend your storage or something, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, I always aim, I mean, I'm happy with at least 5, because I always think it's 1.25 books a week, which realistically should be doable if you split it over 7 days and read every day. Like, even for at least an hour or something, it should easily be doable. So I'm always happy with reading 5 a month. There's so many people that can read 15, 20 books a month, and I'm just like, no. I like to split my time between all of my hobbies and housework and work and have a bit of variety. Yeah, I refuse to pay for things like that anyway. Unless I was like, had a business or something, then obviously I would, but yeah. I'm 7 books ahead of my schedule, which is good in case I get into a slump. To be honest, normally when I'm slumping, and I kind of was last week, I'll either go to a reread or I will do a different hobby. So I went to do gaming last week, and I also started rereading a book. And I found that helped. So it sometimes happens. So it's good though. I don't spend as much time reading these days, like the past week or so, just because I've been really slumpish, getting back into in sync with everything in particular. I'm feeling really sleepy already. This is really not good. I've read 5 books this year, but I do work full time and have kids. Yeah, having kids, isn't that like another job? Isn't that like a second job? Oh dear. Because I know there's a few booktubers that do have kids, and they also work as well. And I'm always like, how do they find time to read? Like some people, I think one of them did do a video of like how they found time to read around work and kids. So yes, that was quite an interesting video, but I can't remember like the tips that they said. I think one of them was definitely audiobooks. I think they said that audiobooks help when doing housework or something. But you read with the kids though, don't you, Joe? So that would count as reading as well. I know it's not reading your own books, but it's still, you're doing some sort of reading. Having kids is a second full-time job, especially when they are, I imagine, what's the word? Bratty? Maybe not bratty, but you know what I mean, like tantrum, sort of like upset, angry, going for a little grumpy. I don't know. You know how we all went through it. The temper tantrum stage. Oh, the terrible teens. Oh, Rosie, you came back just in time. Oh, the sun's shining now. This weather's very strange. The sun is like literally shining, but there's a black cloud up there. Well, grey, I'd say. And it's just lingering over on this side, so I read with the kids. I count the ones I read with the older ones towards my yearly goal. See, it's a good idea because it counts. How was your walk, Rosie? You want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look for a tent. Okay. As long as it's on Goodreads, it counts, yeah. I'm just getting into audiobooks. It's definitely getting more reading time in. Yeah, I always find with audiobooks, they're brilliant. When you just want to have like a little rest of your eyes, it's really good to listen to. And also, what's good is like libraries do let you borrow audiobooks at the moment. Like, I was looking at my library app BorrowBox yesterday, and I saw there are quite a few audiobooks on there that I was like, oh, I could so totally request this. I have requested one that I won't be able to get until possibly next week. I've requested it. I've reserved it, you could say. So hopefully I'll get that at some point next week. And that is for The Knife of Never Letting Go, Rosie. So for some reason that book isn't available on Audible or Scribd for some reason. So I did find one on YouTube. There is I think a part 1 and a part 2 to it though, but I don't like listening to YouTube audiobooks like when someone's uploaded them. I much prefer, I don't know, listening to one. And then I found that my library had the audiobook, but it's not available until something like the 26th, I want to say. So that's an audiobook that I requested. The audiobook that I was listening to last night is To the Duff by Cody Kiplinger. I'm really enjoying the reread of it though, so that's really good. I'm excited for The Knife of Never Letting Go. That's the one with the first chapter where he can hear his dog's thoughts, and the dog talks back, like as in thoughts. Came across 0 people, which is good. That's good though. I want to go with my dog every Saturday night. Go in the woods or the water. Go with my dog every Saturday night. Oh, okay. And also you get a bit of a break from someone. Yeah, that's the only reason why I don't go camping. It's the insects. I did use a tent like once or twice, and they get sweaty as well. It can get quite sweaty if there's no air in your tent. I want to hear my dog's thoughts too. That's a dream. It's just the comment in the first chapter where the dog goes poo. I just like cracked up laughing. It was so funny. I'll have to have a look into audiobooks in my library. I'm currently using Scribd in a 2-week free trial on BookBeat to see which I prefer. I mean, I really like Scribd personally because they do have a wide selection on there, like all of their YA books on there. They've got quite a lot on there that I've got. So I think it's really, really good for, I think it's after the conversion rate, it's roughly about £7 a month, which to me is really good. It's like not even like quite the price of a book. So for what you get for a month, and I just listen to it on the Wi-Fi, and I probably listen to maybe 3 a month if I can, if not 2. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, yes, you don't keep them, but if they're still on there, you can still listen to them. And if you do want to buy them, you can buy them. Now I'm thinking food. You chewed on a Christmas ball. You really need to put your Christmas stuff away. It's March. I love Scribd. You don't have to keep what you listen to, but it's still worth it. Yeah, exactly. When you read enough and go, I have that on my shelf so I could join in. Well, let me get my phone because it tells me the date that I should be able to get the audiobook. I'll have a quick look at my borrow box because it says on there available on the 22nd of the 3rd. So that is next Monday, literally next Monday. So yeah, if you're up for reading it next week, Rosie, you can join in. Anybody else, Sunny, if you've got this book and you want to read it, feel free. But I should have the audiobook of it from the library next week. It's a big book, so I think it's going to be needed in a week. We're not going to read it in a week. Like maybe it would take us through April as well, but I want to get it read definitely. So, no, it doesn't, Sunny. That's why I got it from my library. Because I looked on Scribd and I would have had it on Scribd otherwise. And it's not on there. I mean, I can have a look at it now. I'll be really damn annoyed if it is suddenly on there. They should really put it on there because of the movie. The Knife, Never Letting Go. Audiobook. No, it's not on there. Audiobook, not on there. I wonder if I put in Patrick Ness. He hasn't got any audiobooks on Scribd. I wonder why. There's some available on Audible. Oh, my Audible app crashed. Oh, why is that crashing? Oh, I might have to uninstall and reinstall that. I had another app that did that, it kept crashing, and then I had to uninstall it. It was really frustrating. Anyway, I can join in. Said we're going to buddy read it, so I guess I'm going to read it. Well, we got another person that will read it, so it'd be a nice little group read. Oh, you got it in a way. Yeah. It's because obviously I'm guessing because of the movie, someone else requested it, and I've got to wait a week to get it. Mine says unavailable in your country, so maybe the US has it. Probably. She made it make a buddy read group though. Well, I do. That's my read like a Kit Kat group. That's why we're reading Serpent and Dove. Let me open this app. Are you going to work for me now? Yes, you are. Okay. I've got 2 credits to use on my Audible, but I never know what to borrow because most I find on Scribd. It's only ones that I can't find on Scribd that or if I want to keep it. So, let's have a look in the store real quick. Browse. So if I type in Patrick Ness, let's see what's available on Audible. You have got to be kidding me. They must have just added that then. Because when I wanted that book, it was not on there. And now suddenly Audible has a lot of books by Patrick Ness. I wonder if they have just uploaded quite a few of his books. Maybe they've realized, ooh, people will be requesting this. So it's on Audible. Not showing in US. Oh, you mean a chat for it? Got it. The first is free on the Kindle. Oh, nice. Just looked on Audible and I have a couple of credits left and already have it in my library. Oh, well, there you go. You got it. That's good. So I would like to join the buddy read. Of course. What I'll do is I'll do it now. I will. Can I? Two. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wonder if this is... Do I do it that way? I'll figure it out later. But yes, I will set up a Twitter group for reading it next week. Don't use Audible anymore, I've got no credits and it's not worth it for me. Oh, I only use it for if Scrib doesn't have it, to be honest. Right, well, I'm going to head off because I've got roughly 20 minutes to get myself ready and sorted and check the laundry and all of that. Thank you so much to everybody that was coming. I'm really, really sorry that it was later than normal. I wasn't really planning on it being later. The morning caught up with me and I played one small game, believe it or not, with Aaron on a Call of Duty game, zombie mode. I really, really like zombie games and I really, really wanted to learn how to play it. And he showed me real quick and then I had to go and sort my face and put some makeup on, and then it just meant I was late. And then sadly, the live that I did put on, I accidentally kept it on as private, and then because I clicked on the live button, it wouldn't let me change it to public, so then I had to start a new stream. And yeah, I only realised it when Rosie messaged me and saying, I can't get into your live video, it says private, and I was like, oh, my bad. So yeah, sorry for the late start and this stupid second video, but I'm planning on doing these every Monday anyway because I'm off on a Monday. So I'm definitely planning on doing at least one every Monday from roughly around the same time. I'll probably do it like 11 next time. So like from 11, and then I can do it a bit later. Probably for about 5 hours, maybe, I'm thinking. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 11 to 4 or something like that, every Monday, unless obviously if something happens where I can't, like I've got to come into work or whatever. So yeah, but thank you so much to people who joined. Hope you managed to get some reading done. It was nice to see you all and chat with you anyway. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And good luck with your reading. And I look forward to reading The Knife of Never Letting Go with you next Monday. So I'm going to say goodbye for now.